Jā, es domāju, vai man ir kāds vēl jāgaida vai nav jāgaida. Reini, vai tu vari tur paregulēt mazāk gaismas? Man tā kā bišķiņ mācīt. Jā, ok. Tik traki jau var nelīt. So, guys. Hello. Hello. Oh, help stuff. Okay, colleagues and friends. Now, it's the last day of ATEE 2022 annual conference where we had critical discussions and interesting and important topics were discussed. Before I proceed to conference conclusions, I have to clarify some misunderstandings. Yesterday, some people approached me and said that I have good sense of humor. And DJ even said that I could make stand-ups. If you don't know, I'm professor. I'm quite a good researcher. You can check my Hirsch index. I'm also the dean of faculty. I organize this conference. Some of them helped me. But regarding stand-ups, I usually go to countries where are low level of sense of humor. Not in Latvia. In Latvia, it's I'm just working. So, agreed. If we are coming back to conference, interesting and important conference where we were searching for ideas who are great educators, how to become great educator, and what are our aims to make education great. Innovative, inclusive, sustainable, global, and digital. During the conference, we had 3 keynote speeches. I believe that you enjoyed them and got some new ideas to think about. Maria Asuncias Flores told us about her recent research on learning in digital environment. Artis Svece invited us to think about different contexts which can change not only about perception of Bagheera, but also of teachers. Dominic Wise was discussing, is education an academic discipline or a field? And what are 3 challenges facing teacher education in universities? We also have some feedback from parallel sessions, and some of them are very impressive. For example, ideas for micro-teaching through stories about Harry Potter. Presenters in one section showed that it's critically important in teacher education to have scientific literacy, and not only in field of STEM, but in all fields, which sometimes is missing. One of chairs said that we were a lot of presentations which were looking for solutions, not as much focus, sorry, my English, as much focused on finding new problems, but of course we also had problems. There were conclusions from research that teachers understand the concept of digital citizenship, but they feel that they are not competent enough to practice it in classroom. Conclusions from the chair of the session, we liked best one of conclusions, because she said that she is impressed about our researchers in math education. I hope other fields are good as well, but she also very stressed that researchers in math field. So one group of researchers was presenting an idea on inviting dogs to universities to let students be relaxed. I was thinking about that, but I think in our faculty we will have cats. They eat less, so it's cheaper to have cats, not dogs. Also, a surprising idea, I think surprising research and project idea on procamedics. Something like professional teachers are coming to universities to work with student teachers, which is really good idea. What else we had here? Some presentations also were with alarming tendencies regarding to teacher education. For example, requirements for teacher qualification is getting lower, and people who do not have appropriate training in pedagogy, in teaching methodology, become teachers, and then vicious cycle is started when everyone understands that teachers should be well educated, well prepared to ensure that future generations get the best possible education, but strange decisions are taken and people believe that teaching is just a fun, not an academic field. All these discussions showed us that there are a lot of research directions to go deeper. There should be much more work done to spread our ideas about the importance of teacher education. We all, I think that in our auditory, we all believe that answer to all the challenges, answer to get best future for all of us and future generations, the answer is education. And now I am thinking how to go. Agnieszka, would you like to speak now, or I finish my talk? Okay, I can finish. Yeah, good. Because I would like to thank my team, my colleagues. And so I have prepared some presents, small ones, guys. So Santa, can you come here? Come here. Then will come Zanda Rubenet and sit back. Reine Supenia, Sanna Siderova. Liba, then Tatiana, Igors. We also had some more colleagues, but they couldn't come today. And as usual, you would like to know what's inside, yeah? Is it umbrella? Is it mug or something else? These are bags, like tummy bags, to put everything inside. Thank you, colleagues. And now I would like to give floor to Agnieszka Split, who is the vice president of ATEE, and she also. Oh, sorry guys, some important information. How I can proceed here? No. This one. Okay. We had participants from 29 countries. Now you can see the list of countries. Some of them were in person here. Some of them were in online sessions, participated in online sessions, and I wished to show you some pictures. Oh! Sorry?
You missed UK in the list.
No, we have five.
Yeah, but there are some mess again. So because this picture, there was a lot of pictures, but you will get the link to pictures. So you will see all the pictures. You can pick them, put on Facebook. You can use them for your personal, I don't know, needs, where you can put pictures. Maybe you need them as proof that you have been here, that you participated in this conference. So I did a big job, put a lot of pictures which are coming, but I put one which is not moving away. So yeah, something could happen. Okay, Agnieszka, finally.
Okay, we will take just 1 minute. I, in a name of organizing committee, would like to take a chance to say a big thanks to Linda, our leader in social dinner with a great team. Thank you for letting us be part of this huge event.
So
it's an honor.
Coming back as well, yeah.
Now you will have something.
Not me, sorry.
So thank you, Linda.
I should.
Let me get to your presentation.
With pleasure.
To start from
Yes, of course. Yes.
Thank you very much. So let's start in a kind of official way. Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues and friends, I feel really honored to stay here and to have a chance to close the conference. And I feel very stressed because this is the first time I'm the vice president closing the session. So I have to breathe. So let's go on. I would like to start with a question. What impressed you most? So if it is possible, I would like you to use the QR code and write all suggestions you have. What impressed you most during those wonderful time in Riga? There was marvelous amount of sessions, workshops and meetings and, talks, small talks or official talks. So please use the link, use the QR code. We are really interested in your opinions. In the meantime, I will try to take some time. So actually we've got two questions. So as you can see, the first is the impression and the second is a kind of look into the future, because we are going to arrange a lot of conferences and webinars. So we would like you to tell us what the topics are that you're interested in. So, are you ready for the next slide? Oh, no, I still see some people taking photos and trying to use the QR code. So I will wait a bit longer. And breathe. Okay. I hope you've got enough time. So let me start with what I would like to tell you. The general thought of mine was that the conference gives us some existential questions. So that was the first question taken from Shakespeare and from his ideas. Is it possible to be a great educator? Or maybe we cannot, or maybe we should not. It was the first existential question. But I think we also discussed some other existential questions, like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? This is a very simple question. And in case of ATE, the answer is very, very simple. Of course, we started doing conferences, meeting people, and then we decided to arrange an association. So the next existential question, what is the meaning of life? I hope you know the film. I love it really much. But I think the most important question here is, what is the meaning of life of an educator, teacher, educator, teacher, and educator? So let us think for a while about the meaning of educator's life. We've got very different opinions and impressions and views of the job, of the profession, in a kind of old style with a computer, using pen or paper. Of course, using a lot of technical stuff, sometimes in the park, usually at night in my case, or in very early morning. We've got very different vision of that, and I hope you agreed on some kind of idea how our life looks like. Sometimes we feel that educators are really working hard. That's also my impression. Why not? And this is what is, the meaning of life if you're a member of ATEE. Our heart is the RDC activity. So we join, we meet in teams, we build teams, and we work. We arrange conferences. Of course, I would like to invite you for the next annual conference in Budapest next year. Of course, we try to publish in good journals, and one of the best is the European Journal of Teacher Education that you can see, and of course, And of course, we would like to work with huge teams, with many people, so we would like to have international cooperation, so in form of projects, workshops, networks, and many, many more. And what were your expectations when you came here? So this is the result of the questionnaire, and you can see a lot of keywords. Should I maybe read some of them? And I'm going to refer to them in a moment. So let's just look at them. So did we do what we've been expecting? I think yes. So let's start. We had interesting presentations. I've seen an elephant somewhere here in the slide. So what we've done, we heard a lot of new ideas that were very inspiring and really, really nice by the keynote speakers, and not only, I'm absolutely sure. Then, of course, we would like to meet our colleagues, our friends, so I think we've done it. Then, of course, we would like to build teams. We would like to cooperate, to work together, to feel like in a good team, an effective team. And we've done a lot of sessions in this way. And of course, there were some whispering, some important things to talk to close people, to friends. So I think we befriended with many, many people. And we show our passion. I think we can see the passion, in eyes and the movements, of course, yeah. And then, of course, we've got a great chance to think about our emotions, about some funny time, like with the band. And of course, we tried to cooperate more and more. So we had the meeting of all the RDC chairs. At the beginning, we had the newcomers meeting, and this is the photo taken at the second meeting, so with all the RDC chairs. And of course, we could have a chance to learn new things, to listen to important up-to-date things. And we had really, really many opportunities to have great time, to feel like at home. Thank you for having the atmosphere here at the university, but also I think some of us try to give some nice atmosphere to everybody. And I think we learned some new skills. So new skills were developed. Can you guess them? This is the first one, reading upside down, because we did it, or we trained it at the beginning of the conference. Then there was a kind of networking, but sometimes self-networking. Thank you, Santa. And now I think it's a time to think something over. So these are some numbers, and I would like to do a quiz with you. All numbers that you can see now are really connected with the conference. Do you have any idea? What is what? We've got 1, 1, 2, 4. Do you have any suggestions? 14 already sees, right?
48 conference.
48 participants. No, I haven't. There were 29 countries, I remember. Is it a 48 conference? Let's see. What about 450 participants? I don't know. No, probably no. Coffees. Oh, you're getting better. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We've got one session that was fully, totally online. Okay? Only online. We've got 4 umbrellas that were given to the guests. We have 4 posters presentations. Am I right?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Yeah, 5. I'm sorry then. Okay. So we've got 6 people from the EC. So one of these is me, you know, the red hair one. Okay, we've got 14 RUCs, you know that. So it was a good guess. Now we've got more than 40 chairs here in the room. I was not able to count all of them because I had only some pictures, but I think it's more or less 48. Then we had over 520 buns. Please don't ask me how I could count it. It is a kind of approximate number. And then I think we've got about 450 photographs. It is the amount that I've got from Santa. So probably we will have much more. So these are the numbers. And there is another question. Do you know whose birthday is today? No, you don't know. Yeah. I'm absolutely sure there is one person that knows. So, Mauro Grazia, may I ask you to show, because we've got a really special occasion today. It's Maurice Grazia's birthday, so we wish to wish you all the best, to all your dreams come true.
Thank you.
Thank you. We hope you would not expect it. Okay. So happy birthday, Maurice Grazia, once again. And let's come back to the questions. Is it possible to see what we have, DJ?
Yeah, there are three in there, and it was a very friendly atmosphere. A variety of participants, and the first one was the local team was very helpful.
Okay, great. So congratulations to you. Okay. Do we have any topics for future webinars? Any ideas?
Nothing. Oh, actually, micro-teaching, digital well-being.
Okay, so we've got 2 webinars or implants. Okay, thank you very much, teacher. And of course, the last point is that we would like to thank you so much to the group. We are really, really grateful. I think you've done a lot. You were really nice, really perfect, just perfect. And on behalf of the EC, I would like to thank especially Daniela. So may I ask you also? Thank you again. And okay, that's my task to close the conference. So I think that the conference is closed. But please look at the quotation. When one door closes, another opens. All you have to do is walk in. So please, let's walk in together. Thank you very much.
Stay here.
Stay.
You counted umbrellas.
Okay.
Yeah,
Round.
but you didn't count cookies.
Oh,
We have specific cookies here for you. Don't worry, these are not from coffee table. These are specially for you. So
Thank
if you
you.
have small luggage, you have to eat them.
okay.
If,
I will do it.
if you have space, you can bring them home.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So Maria Grazie will also go for you some cookies.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice. Okay, thank you. Okay, so that's it.
Yes, that's great. We did it.
We did it. Yes, and you did it. And keep in touch and have a nice journey home. Your stick is somewhere back. That's good that you remember, because I usually forget that.